But anybody who has somebody like 600 pounds plus of Iceberg, that doesn't exactly look as kind of depleted ranks to me. But David Young, Rick Michaels, and Adam Jacobs form a very formidable six-man tag team here.
The Wildside Heavyweight title on the line in this six-man tag team championship match. It is a championship match. The winner becomes the new Wildside Heavyweight Champion. The man that gets the pinfall.
So perhaps all that Adam Jacobs may get his opportunity to get that belt back. Perhaps Rick Michaels may get his opportunity to get a hold of the Wildside Heavyweight Championship, despite the fact he is tag teaming with David Young. Hell, maybe Rainman wants it. Maybe imagine Iceberg as Wildside Heavyweight Champion. Imagine that.
Frightening thoughts, David.
Yes, it is. It could very well happen here this week on NWA Wildside.
Rainman and Rick Michaels eye to eye, and what a rivalry these two have had. Starting at Freedom Fight 2002. Well, started well before that, but at Freedom Fight 2002, Rainman busted Rick Michaels wide open with a barbed wire brass knucks in one of the most grotesque and abominable bloodlettings I've ever seen in professional wrestling. Now Rick Michaels has ever since wanted his payback, and he and Rainman have beaten the total piss out of one another each and every week.
And I think we're seeing a little bit more of that this week here, too. A series of arm drags, and Rainman, he's being knocked goofy, courtesy of the original chosen one, Rick Michaels.
High knee by Rick Michaels. Lateral press. 2 count only.
And a pair of fingers into the eyes of Rick Michaels, courtesy of Jeff Bailey. And Jeff Bailey and courtesy seem to be strange bedfellows, don't you think?
Rick Michaels going to work on Rainman. Left hand by the southpaw. Michaels continuing to work over the Soul Assassin. Irish Whip, your main event here this week on Wildside. Yakuza kick by Rainman.
Rainman is feeling the effects of the firepower Rick Michaels. Rick Michaels was here from day one from NWA Wildside back into the old NCW days. Rick Michaels been a mainstay. And now it's all that Adam Jacobs and John Phoenix. 2 former suicidal tendencies showing no uncertain terms how they feel about each other, and it ain't pretty.
Jacobs going to town on Phoenix. Former best friends, former Wildside tag team champs. Not anymore.
Phoenix with a number of shots to the gut, courtesy of all that Adam Jacobs.
Snap suplex by Jacobs. Spinning back elbow.
And here comes 600 plus pounds of one of the most inhuman hunks of flesh I have ever seen, Iceberg.
Nothing less than a killer.
And remember David Young, a man who actually spine-busted Iceberg off that top turnbuckle, and that's something Iceberg will never, ever forget.
David Young pinned him, too.
Yeah.
The only man in Wildside history to do that.
I don't know what's more spectacular, the spine-buster or the pin.
Iceberg going for a big splash in the corner, but Young moves out of the way. David Young charging and baseball slide to the gonads of Iceberg.
I don't think there are any gonads left of Iceberg after that.
He's calling for the spine buster on this monster. Not quite.
No such luck.
Not quite. Young ducks a clothesline, but he can nail him with a drop kick. Drop kick by Michaels. Drop kick by Jacobs. Iceberg isn't budging. Triple drop kick, and he goes out of the ring.
Oh, he's budging. Oh, David Young. An Asahi moonsault, and Iceberg does more than a little budging with that. Yay. And Adam Jacobs setting up for something.
All that Adam Jacobs signaling. Here he comes. Slingshot tope con hilo to the outside.
taking out Iceberg. Hell, took out David Young too. Is it worth doing? Although John Phoenix knocking Rick Michaels off the apron.
Good grief, John Phoenix with a double springboard Arabian press. I'm astonished.
Rick Michaels, he's heading up to the top turnbuckle, ready to add to all the humanity here on the floor.
Not necessarily his forte, but in this situation, why the hell not?
You gotta adapt, I suspect. Leaving the sole assassin Rainman all by himself in the ring. The legal men are, who cares? It is totally breaking down here at the NWA Arena between these 6 men.
And here comes Rainman. Here comes Rainman. Good grief. Tope Canelo, and he cleared the top rope. Ups by the Soul Assassin.
And it's Michaels and Rainman duking it out in front of our stationary camera here at the ringside. David Young manages to slowly crawl into the ring, only to meet up with the massive Iceberg.
Iceberg slingshots David Young. Young ducks a clothesline. Rainman and Michaels are brawling to the outside. David Young goes for a high cross body. But the Iceberg catches it. Fall away slam. And Rainman and the Iceberg are still brawling on the outside. They're in the crowd. David Young kicks out in the ring.
That's Rainman and Rick Michaels out in the crowd. And Iceberg and David Young. Iceberg was hoping for a pin there. I was kind of figuring one was sure to come. Damn near dangerously had Iceberg as the new Wildside Heavyweight Champ.
It's a Gary by David Young. And a Shining Wizard to the back of the head. Jacobs and Phoenix are in now.
Jacobs did a blind tag. Not quite the way David Young wanted it, but that's the points moot now. All that Adam Jacobs and John Phoenix.
Fisherman's Buster by Jacobs.
And Jacobs now going after Iceberg. I don't think that's a wise idea. Phoenix is the legal man. Apparently, Jacobs realizes it.
Jacobs now punches the Iceberg down, goes for a moonsault, ends up kicking John Phoenix in the head, but hell, it worked.
Phoenix rolls his shoulder up before the 3 count. And a super kick, oh dear, from Iceberg. And all that Adam Jacobs is in bad shape.
Acai moonsault by Phoenix. Quebrada only got a 2.
And Rick Michaels and Rainman are apparently out of sight. Any idea where they are?
I don't have any word from the back. John Phoenix takes off Adam Jacobs' head with that spin kick.
And Phoenix seems quite proud of himself. David Young trying to fire up all that Adam Jacobs. Oh dear, here comes the Iceberg. Bad news if you're all that Adam Jacobs. Oh. Stiff kick to the chest. And the no pain train seems unstoppable tonight here in Wildside. Oh!
Iceberg just made an Adam Jacobs sandwich with the ring post. And Adam Jacobs may have to call it a career.
That's the end of that. Iceberg has other plans. And a big Abdullah-like elbow. And all that Adam Jacobs, he is toast. David Young in to break up the pin, which is real smart to do if you're the Wildside Heavyweight Champion. Because that title could be quite fleeting in a match like this where you have so little control of your own destiny.
Definitely.
Iceberg and Adam Jacobs, the 2 legal men. And Iceberg, hell, he's 4 men. What on earth was that?
What the hell was that?
We're hearing all kinds of horrible sounds from the backstage area.
Phoenix laying the boots to Jacobs, and Iceberg is on Jacobs. Still hear commotion in the back. Can only wonder if that's Rick Michaels and Rainman. Slingshot suplex by the Iceberg.
Don't think Tully Blanchard ever executed it quite like that, but the point is made. A lot of damage being done to Adam Jacobs. Compounding the matter is John Phoenix. Phoenix on top for a pin. Still a little power left, on very little power at that from Adam Jacobs. Well, digging down deep. Fist will fly into the face of John Phoenix.
Jacobs, he was looking like he was going for a sunset flip counter. But John Phoenix planted him face first. And Adam Jacobs is in a world of hurt here. He's in a lot of trouble.
And he's in the wrong part of the ring.
Elevation by John Phoenix on a slap in the face to Jacobs to boot, using his own finishing maneuver.
Actually, Jacobs' leg was on the bottom rope, out of the view of Andrew Thomas, like he would have paid attention to it in the first place. Former tag team partners, former best friends. Those days are gone. Oh, God. Super kick from Phoenix. And all that Adam Jacobs looks like he's laid to waste. Bad news is coming in the form of the No Pain Train.
The lumber layer had better get to that corner.
David Young is having his fill of the antics of the NWA Elite.
And Jeff G. Bailey is putting the boots to Jacobs on the outside. Enough of this.
Like things have not gone the way of the NWA Elite in the last few minutes of this matchup, for Pete's sake. Now, I believe Andrew Thomas saw Jeff Bailey just kick all that Adam Jacobs. Surely he would have seen that. As well as our senior referee's palms continue to be greased.
I'm sure there's something else being greased between he and Jeff G. Bailey, but
I don't want to hear any more of that.
Come on! Enough of this.
Oh, my Lord.
Lash off the apron by Phoenix onto Jacobs.
Jacobs being rolled in from Phoenix. You know, if I was Iceberg, I dare say Adam Jacobs is ripe for the pinning. Oh, no. Massive leg across the chest and torso.
Thigh drop of doom.
Yeah. Good name for that. I think that's it.
Jacobs can grab the bottom rope, and he does.
He couldn't kick out, but he was able to know where he was in the ring, grabbing that bottom rope. Adam Jacobs trying to get the crowd to be fired up. David Young certainly is. Lord knows where Rick Michaels is. Locking horns with the Rainman somewhere in the building or the parking lot or out in the street. Iceberg moving so methodically, tagging in John Phoenix. Oh, my Lord. The amount of punishment that Adam Jacobs has endured, I think is setting a new precedent, Dan.
Jacobs is taking an ass whooping. There is no doubt about that. And John Phoenix is going to the top. He's going to the top. Jacobs gets out of the way of the frog splash.
Adam Jacobs digging down deep, realizing where he was.
Double clothesline, both men go down.
And Adam Jacobs is still quite a ways away from the tagging hands of David Young. Ditto that of John Phoenix away from Iceberg. With us slowly getting to their knees. And instead of going for a tag, they're going after each other.
David Young makes the blind tag there.
That's not what Jacobs had in mind. Because frank, it's what Jacobs needed. Boy, high backdrop. And a fist to the face. I guess you can call it a face of Iceberg, courtesy of the Messiah, the Spinebuster.
Big drop kick by Young.
David Young and John Phoenix. And that's bad news if you're John Phoenix. And a meeting of the minds. Would that be considered a blind tag?
Whoa, look out.
I don't know if the camera's picking up on this, but Rick Michaels and Rainman are making their way back to the ringside area over behind where the cage is stored. I guess Michaels and Rainman are still in this thing.
This is break it down.
If they'd been beating each other up since the time they left the arena, I'm surprised neither one is dead right now. It's Rick Michaels and John Phoenix, and it's the double shot on Phoenix. And Iceberg sends the original Chosen One sailing over that top rope, and it's Rainman and Young. Didn't expect this pairing.
Rainman was going for the spine split up, and David Young countered with a Hurricane Rana and a spine buster.
And David Young retains the championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, retaining the Wildside Heavyweight Championship, David Young and his tag team partners, All That Adam Jacobs and Rick Michaels.
A lot on the line in this matchup. Despite the heavyweight plans of the NWA Elite, they're not able to wrestle the Wildside Heavyweight Championship away from the Messiah of the Spine Buster, David Young. The chest case is Bailey is not ringside on the chair, which is almost no matter how you take it. Bailey is off the chair on the bottom rope. He's running the number on David Young. No way is Jeff Bailey going to get in the ring one-on-one with David Young, with or without a chair. Or the crowd wants nothing more from Bailey and try just that. Wouldn't that be cool? Young is wiping away from Jeff Bailey.
Where are you going? Get on David Young right now. Get on him. You're no damn champion, David Young. Who are you? Get on my son. Get on him right now. Go get him.
I think Iceberg has had his fill of David Young for one night. No, Iceberg doesn't want any more David Young. I'll be damned. Look at that. The No Pain Train has had his fill of the Messiah the Spine Buster. Here comes Jeff Bailey with a chair. Oh boy. And here comes AJ Styles. And Jeff G. Bailey decides to head for higher ground. There's no such thing as high ground for Jeff Bailey. AJ Styles, NWA TNA star, one of the most phenomenal athletes of all time. What the hell?
What the hell was that?
Did AJ Styles just super kick David Young? I remember those guys have had battles up at NWA TNA. My God. Styles just threw the Wildside Heavyweight Championship in Young's face, and he's beating the hell out of Young.
David Young!
No, there is no way.
There will be a day that you returned to the NWA Elite.
Who said I was with the Elite?
AJ Styles has nothing to do with Jeff Bailey.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. I want you to crack those ribs and let them puncture his lungs like a balloon. Oh yeah. Get him, Iceberg.
Now Iceberg wants something to do with David Young after AJ Styles.
Put him up, Iceberg. Make him bleed tonight.
Oh no. Oh God.
You want to be a champion? This is what it's going to take. Iceberg. damn head off. Get him to the back. Get him to... You're next, Adam Jacobs. That's gonna be you.